Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. It's Diana, and I'm listening to thunder at the moment. I know it's thundering here in Kansas, believe it or not. I can't believe it. We only had like zero point 0.3 inches of rain so far today, but it says that there should be some more rain coming tonight, and I'm so super excited. So, I don't know about you guys, but it is pretty dry in Kansas. So, hey, thanks for tuning in tonight. This is a very fun and simple project, just like all my Mystery Mondays are. So I hope you take a moment. If you're not crafting with me tonight, I hope you're willing to step up and try this because it is a fun one. You will like it. It doesn't have too many supplies, um, not too complicated, but I think you'll really, really like it. It's got a little different twist to it. So hopefully you will enjoy it. So I am going to, let's see, there are a couple specials going on right now, so don't miss out on the kit special. Don't miss out on the starter kit special. Um, you can get like $155 worth of product of your choice for only $99. Yeah, it's amazing. The best deal in the whole catalog. What else is coming up? Oh, the Close to My Heart, all of the Close to My Heart stuff is 30% off. So I just bought one of the big black 12 by 12 scrapbooks. Do I have it close by? Ooh, I do. Hold on. I just bought this. Oh, sorry, my light is awful. I just got this. Isn't that awesome? And it's 30% off. You know, I'm going to be doing some scrapbooking. I've already got some pages done. I'm so excited. Their new scrapbooking line is so much fun. But right now, the Close to My Heart stuff is 30% off. So um, get your orders placed for that. You can get the link to my store on my page. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'll go through the clues in case it does get like lightning and thunder. I want to make sure we don't lose our internet. Huh, that hasn't happened in a quick minute. Okay, sorry this is kind of tiny. I'll actually put it here. Um, so it wanted, I guess, so you can see it a little bit. Colored cardstock, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And 3 1/2 by 3 1/2, and I'm using basic beige just as my base color, just because it's basic and it's neutral. So there are two different colored cardstock, 3 1/4 by 8 1/2, and I picked Misty Moonlight because it goes with my designer series paper I'm going to be using. If you needed a color cardstock for a matte layer, I do not have a matte layer on mine. We'll talk about that later. Basic white cardstock that is 3 by 4. Designer series paper, and I am using tonight the Wildly Flowering. So look how pretty those are. Aren't those pretty? I think I used this in my last month too. I'm addicted to this darn flowered paper. But it's so easy to use because it's non-directional and it's just pretty. It's got those colors. I'm just using a lot of it lately. So there is a 4 by 5 1/4 and a 3 by 4. And then designer series paper, different pattern, 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. The stamps I'm using are out of Wildflower Designs. I've got my Misty Moonlight Stampin' Pad. I've got my handy dandy, oh God, look how awful that looks. It's very well loved. So there's my glue. I do have my paper trimmer. Oh, I moved it back to my desk because I decided I was going to have some more fun. I've got my Take a Pick tool, and I've got the hammered dots as embellishments. Oh, and then I have a little strip here. It asked for scrap a scrap piece right there. Sorry, missed that. Okay, let's start crafting, you guys. This is going to be, you're going to love it. Of course, I say that every time, don't I? Let me go grab my trimmer real quick. Because that's what happens when you're working on next month's projects while you're trying to get ready for Mystery Monday. Sorry, this is kind of crooked to me, so it's bothering me. Hi, Susan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. I am so glad you're with me tonight. Okay, you're going to love this. I'm going to set this kind of off to the side here. Okay, so we can have our work area. That bothers me too. Oh, well. Okay, so let's get started, guys. So, adhere the Designer Series paper. That's just the kind of an abbreviation we use from Stampin' Up! For Designer Series paper. That is 4 by 5 1/4 to the colored cardstock that measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So we have our card base, which was I was using the basic beige. And then we had the larger piece of Designer Series paper, and it's just telling us to adhere those together. Like I said, this is really nice because it's non-directional. You could also use the back side because it's beautiful. You know our Designer Series paper is amazing. And not a lot of glue. I want to do it this way though, for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, I should have put it the other way because that flower would be pretty in the corner. Sorry, I'm changing my mind. I'm changing my mind before the glue dried. Now it's a little bit tacky though, so it's not going to slide as well. There we go. Okay. Are you stamping along, Susan, or are you just watching tonight? So there we've got that. Looks pretty. I love this paper. Okay. Easy enough. Nothing too bad so far. Okay. Number 3. Score the different colored cardstock that's 3 1/4 by 8 1/2 at 4 1/4 to form a small card. Okay, so we're going to set this aside. I'm going to get my Misty Moonlight and my paper trimmer out. And it's going to score at 4 1/4. So you can see I've got my little guide here that I added on here. I have this in a PDF file. So if you would like a copy of that, it only fits on our new cutter trimmer. So, but if you would like it, it's really nice because it has all of these tiny measurements. So you don't have to think about it. So if it says 2 1/8, you can do that. Anyway, I love it. I love it. And you can replace it. It's just printed on cardstock. And then just adhere it down. So cool. And I'm going to score at 4 1/4. But let me know if you want that PDF. I'd be happy to send it to you. Okay. Set that aside. Oh, fold in half. Okay. So folding in half. So there is that. Okay. Clue number 4. Add the Designer Series paper that's 3 by 4 to the front of the small card with adhesive. So we have this little piece that is 3 by 4 that'll fit right here on the top. You can do either side again. I think I'm going to do the same side as I did on the base. And put that down. Not going to change my mind this time. Love this set, this Wildly Flowering and this stamp set. So pretty together. So pretty together. Okay. Now we've got that. Okay. I have to tell you guys, these nail stickers, like they're the Impress, and they're actually just stick-on nails. They're not stickers, but they're stick-on nails. These puppies are going on 3 weeks, and they are not even loose. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Anyway, that was a side note. I got them at Ulta, and they will not come off. And I want them to come off because I bought some new ones that I want to try. Okay, stamp the greeting on the basic white scrap, trim to fit using a die trimmer or punch. Okay, so I've just got this little guy right here, and I'm just going to do this thank you because it says to have a nice small one. I'm going to use the Misty Moonlight. Let's see, I might have made this too small. Let me see. Nah, that'll be perfect. Oh, look at that, perfect. So I don't even have to trim mine at all. But this is the point where you can use a die, you can use a punch, whatever you would like to do your little greeting. So I'll take a minute to let you stamp that, plus then if you want to punch or die cut it. If you don't want to take the time to do that right now, you will have time to do it later, okay? So, and tell me what designer series paper you guys are using, because I want to know. I can't wait to see all the different samples. It's not raining here yet, though, so I'm a little bummed, or at least it doesn't sound like it is. Okay, add the greeting to the small card front towards the top. If you want to mat your greeting, this is the time to do that. So, if you wanted to put, excuse me, we went camping this weekend, and I didn't, you know how you don't quite sleep as well in a camper as you do at home, so, but I didn't fully recuperate, and then we had to watch the Chiefs yesterday. Go Chiefs. Yes. So anyway, I digress again. If you want to mat this, so if I wanted to put it on like a little piece of, if I wanted to mat it like that, a little piece of the basic beige, just to make it pop a little bit, I could do that. I'm not going to mat it this time, but that's what it's talking about, is if you want to add a mat to it, you could do that at this time. And we're going to adhere it to the front of the small card towards the top. Okay. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here. I'm going to kind of offset it to the right. Oh, it sounds like it is raining and I see lightning. So if I lose you, I apologize. But we need the rain, so we will put up with it. Okay? And see, I could have matted it a little bit. Sorry, excuse me again. I could have put a little mat on there and it would have popped a little bit more. So maybe on my next one I'll mat that. Put a little piece of this basic beige under it. That'll look pretty. Okay? Uh-oh, now I really hear the rain. So if you hear anything or if I lose you, I'll post the completed pictures and the end instructions. Okay, put the designer series paper on the trimmer at an angle and cut the designer series paper a different pattern that is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 into 2 triangles. Okay, well, let's see what we're doing here. Okay, get my trimmer back out. The designer series paper, remember this is the different pattern that we had, and we're going to cut it from corner to corner, and I'm just going to lay it in here and kind of oh, it's already done raining. That's sad. Okay, go ahead and just cut it from corner to corner like that so that we have 2 triangles. Okay. Cut the colored cardstock that's 3 1/2 by 3 1/2 also into 2 triangles. So this little guy, again, it's the basic beige that I have for the matte, the bottom matte color. And oh, that's my scoring. Let me cut this from corner to corner. Again, hopefully you saw how to do that. Just line it up right in that cutting edge. Goodness, my phone is going crazy. So let me turn it on silent real quick, please. There we go. Silence. Okay, well, maybe you couldn't even hear it, so it just kept dinging. I'm like, maybe somebody's trying to tell me I'm not on. Maybe you can't hear me or something, but it wasn't. Okay, Adhere the colored cardstock triangle to the left side of the card base with thin line of adhesive on the left side and bottom only to create a pocket. Okay, so it's just saying we're going to use one of these. We're going to put a little bit of adhesive down the left side and the bottom. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and put it on this piece so I know exactly where I need it. And I'm just going to put it on this edge and the bottom. Okay, and we're going to place it in this bottom corner. Oh, it's a rumbling now. Bring it on, bring it on. Okay, so we just put glue on this left-hand side and the bottom. Okay. So now we've made like a little pocket. Do you see where we're going with this? It is so fun. We're almost done, believe it or not. Add one of the Designer Series paper triangles, and I like this one because it has a nice big flower on it. Or maybe this one because it's not quite as busy. And we're going to add that to the pocket with adhesive. Sorry, I went out of your view. I'm just going to put this down here, right on our little pocket. I think this one made it a little bit too busy, so. And I guess you could also use this back side. Oh, who wants to use plain? Hi, Margie. Oh my goodness. I hope you didn't float away in the hurricane, man. Stayed safe. That was quite a deal. I was praying for you. Hopefully everything is okay. Okay, clue number 11. You're going to want to try this one, Margie. It's fun. Add the basic white 3x4 to the inside of the small card. So we're going to take our small piece of white and we're going to adhere it to the inside of the card. Now we could have stamped an image or stamped a greeting or something on the inside, but I like to leave mine blank. Yeah, Helene was crazy. I bet. I can't imagine. I cannot imagine. You know, we have tornadoes here in Kansas, but I can't imagine a tornado that big. I mean, a hurricane is huge, and I can't imagine that much rain at one time. That's, oh my gosh, crazy, crazy. I can't even imagine what would happen here if we got like 12 inches of rain. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've got that. Okay, add embellishments if desired and tuck your card into the pocket. Oh my goodness. So here's the fun part, guys. So I'm just going to take my little embellishments here, and I am going to just take this little guy. I'm just going to kind of put it here. There's two different sizes on here. And you know, on your Take-A-Pick tool, you can use the pokey end, which I tend to do a lot, or you can take this little putty end and you just stick it and slide it, and it works like that too. So there's just adding some embellishments to it. And yeah, so that's how the little putty end works. So in case you haven't, oh, you're welcome, Margie. I hope you had a good birthday. And then we're going to tuck this into our pocket. So look at this. How cute is that? Isn't it cute? Oh my gosh, that is our card for tonight, you guys. Look at that, was only 20 minutes. And I talked for like 5 minutes before we started. So how simple and fun is that? And then you give it to somebody and they open it up and it's, oh, I'm kind of sad I didn't do this for my Stampers Club, but I'm going to have them all watch this video. Here's one I did earlier. It's the same though, so not too much difference. Okay, well, guys, thanks for tuning in. I hope you try this on your own. Here are the instructions again, and they're also on the event. So, or I can email them to you. But if you didn't get the instructions, you can go back to the beginning of the video. I go through everything again. So hopefully you guys will try it and send me a picture. I would love to see it. I would love to see it with different designer series paper. I was trying to find Christmas paper, but you know what? I haven't jumped on the Christmas bandwagon yet. I need some Christmas paper. So I need to go shopping. Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. I appreciate it. Don't forget to send me your samples, and I will share them. Thanks, guys. Bye.